Ecuador is special. It's got the Andes Mountains, it's got the Amazon rainforest, and of course, the country sits right at the center of our world on the equator. In fact, there's a place on this trip where you can actually straddle the equator. But what makes this journey truly singular isn't just the latitude or the altitude, it's the intimacy of the connection we'll build to the land. Imagine hearing the chatter of monkeys in the rainforest canopy one morning, and then just a couple of days later standing at the foot of a perfect snow-capped volcano. Our path traces the spine of the Andes and the tributaries of the Amazon. We'll start in Quito, a high-altitude marvel of colonial history. From here we go north to the artisan world of Otavalo before tracing the avenue of the volcanoes south through Cotopaxi and the waterfalls of Baños. We'll cross the dramatic Devil's Nose by rail, finally reaching the southern colonial gem of Cuenca. For those seeking the heart of Ecuador's rainforest, we also offer a pre-trip deep into the upper Amazon basin. So let me first talk a little bit about the Amazon. In the jungle, the forest introduces itself with a rhythmic pulse you can feel in your chest. At Sacha Lodge, our base within a 5,000-acre private reserve, you leave the noise of the modern world completely behind. Imagine the transition. You're drifting silently in a wooden dugout canoe through flooded forests where the water is as dark and still as a mirror. You'll hear nothing but the rhythmic dip of the paddle and the distant haunting call of a howler monkey echoing through the trees. We'll walk across a canopy bridge suspended 30 meters above the ground. It's like walking through the clouds of the rainforest. From up here, you might see the flash of a red macaw's wing or a sloth moving with purposeful slowness through the emerald leaves. It's a perspective few ever get to see, completely safe, yet profoundly wild. You'll find that the jungle isn't just a place you visit, it's a world you inhabit. By the second day, your ears will be tuned to every rustle and chirp. It's about that quiet moment when the sun filters through the mahogany trees and you realize just how vast and vital this ecosystem really is. Returning to the Andes, we find Quito, where stone gargoyles watch over historic basilicas and the air is crisp and thin. We'll spend time in a private workshop learning about the Arriba Nacional cacao, widely considered the finest chocolate in the world. You'll smell that rich, earthy aroma before you even enter the room. We'll watch the process from bean to bar, and you'll hear that distinct, satisfying snap of perfectly tempered chocolate as you taste the literal fruit of the land. Then we head north to Otavalo. The Saturday market here is a living mosaic. It's not just the shopping, it's the atmosphere. You'll feel the incredible softness of hand-spun alpaca wool between your fingers and hear the melodic blend of Spanish and Quechua dialects echoing through the Plaza de los Ponchos. As you watch a master weaver at their loom, you realize you aren't just looking at a textile, you're looking at a story woven in vibrant indigo and crimson. It's a connection to an ancient way of life that remains remarkably vibrant today. We don't just see the market, we'll chat with the merchants and the makers, which will give us a moment of appreciation for a craft that has survived centuries of change. It's these human connections that stay with you long after the souvenirs are packed away. Now we enter the centerpiece of our journey, the Avenue of the Volcanoes. This is a landscape defined by majestic, solitary grandeur. We'll take a gentle walk along the flat, well-maintained trails of Limpio Pungo Lagoon. Here, the only sound is the wind across the high-altitude Paramo and the occasional splash of a bird in the reeds. Ahead of you, the perfect snow-capped cone of Cotopaxi rises into the blue sky. It's a place of profound stillness that invites reflection. But the landscape has a wilder side too. As we descend towards the frontier of the Amazon, we reach Baños. It's here that the Devil's Cauldron waterfall plunges through a narrow jungle gorge. You'll stand on a suspension bridge and feel the raw power of the water vibrating through the wood beneath your feet. The mist hits your face, cool and refreshing, as a thundering symphony of water drowns out everything else. It's a sensory contrast that reminds you just how diverse this small country truly is. From the frozen peaks to the subtropical mist in a matter of hours, every turn in the road reveals a new giant, a new perspective on just how powerful nature can be when left to its own devices. This is the heart of the slow travel experience, having the time to stop, breathe in the mountain air, and simply marvel at the scale of it all. We'll board the legendary Devil's Nose train. This is a masterclass in engineering, a train that must zigzag backward and forward just to descend the near vertical cliffs. You'll sit in the comfortable wooden carriage and feel the rhythmic clickety-clack as the landscape shifts from jagged peaks to fertile valleys right outside your window. Our journey will culminate in Cuenca, which many consider Ecuador's most beautiful city. We'll wander cobblestone streets lined with red-tiled roofs and colonial balconies overflowing with flowers. We'll visit the workshops of master artisans who weave the world-famous straw hats. Despite the name Panama hat, they are purely Ecuadorian. You'll see the incredible dexterity of the weaver's hands as they turn fine toquilla straw into wearable art, a process that takes weeks of patient, unhurried craft. We'll end our days with leisurely meals and long conversations, soaking in the quiet elegance of this colonial gem. It's the perfect end to our trip, a city that rewards those who take the time to walk its streets slowly. You'll leave Cuenca and Ecuador feeling not just like a visitor, but like someone who has a newly found appreciation for the people of this Andean nation. I hope you can join us as we explore the peaks and valleys of this remarkable country. If you haven't done so already, download our e-brochure and join us for one of our upcoming trips.